Shalom, Kol Holoyim, Wahawad, La Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rucha HaKodash. Double honor being to the head elders, the apostles and bishops, a great millstone. And shalom to you, Akim, out there in like mind, who push this word in sincerity and in truth. Welcome to another installment of Psalms of the Day, where we glean wisdom, knowledge, understanding, prophecy, and even history through the Psalms. Now, this particular installment is going to be done a little bit different, being that there's 176 verses. I'm going to break it up in two. Lord willing, this will be part one. So this is Psalms 119. All right. And it says, meditations and prayers relating to the law of the Most High. Verse 1, Aleph. All right. Meaning in the Hebrew, Alap, meaning one. All right. The numerical value one. Blessed are the undefiled in the way, who walk in the law of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And that's what we're striving to do in this sinful world and these sinful bodies. We're walking in the law of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. We separated ourselves from all the garbage and filth that this world had us once in. Like the scriptures also speak about, being entangled therein. All right? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai called us out of that. And so now we're walking that straight gate. Verse 2, blessed are they that keep his testimonies and that seek him with their whole heart. That's right. They also do not iniquity, they walk in his ways. That's it, bro. That's what we're striving to do. We're striving to do no iniquity in walking in his ways. Thou hast commanded us to keep thy precepts diligently. And the word precepts goes into commandment, meaning, this word is likened unto commandments that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has given us, just like Apostle Paul spoke of in his letters. He said, let a man know that the words that I write unto you, they are the commandments of the Lord. Oh, that my ways were directed to keep thy statutes. Then shall I not be ashamed when I have respect unto all thy commandments. I will praise thee with uprightness of heart when I shall have learned thy righteous judgments. And that's what we're doing in the spirit. All right? We're praising Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, giving him all the honor, praise, and the glory. No, not ourselves. I will keep thy statutes, or forsake me not utterly. Verse 9, Beth. All right. Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed thereto according to thy word. That's right. That's how we are cleansed from all this damn filth of the world. We took heed unto the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and we're practicing it to the best of our abilities. With my whole heart have I sought thee, O let me not wander from thy commandments. Thy word have I hid in mine heart, that I might not sin against thee. Blessed art thou, O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, teach me thy statutes. That's right. With my lips have I declared all the judgments of thy mouth. I have rejoiced in the way of thy testimonies as much as in all riches. I will meditate in thy precepts and have respect unto thy ways. I will delight myself in thy statutes. I will not forget thy word. Verse 17, Gamal. Deal bountifully with thy servant, that I may live and keep thy word. Open thou mine eyes, that I may behold wondrous things out of thy law. I am a stranger in the earth. Hide not thy commandments from me. What does that mean? I am a stranger in the earth. That means that the way King David was speaking, all right, in this time, He was as like a foreigner, all right, a sojourner, a person that moved place to place, all right, didn't stay still. All right, so we need the Lord to lead us forth in everywhere that we go. My soul breaketh for longing, for the longing that it hath unto thy judgments at all times. Thou hast rebuked the proud that are cursed, which do err from thy commandments. Remove from me reproach and contempt, for I have kept thy testimonies. Princes also did speak, and speak against me. Princes also did sit and speak against me, but thy servant did meditate in thy statutes. Thy testimonies are also my delight and my counselors. Verse 25, Deleth, or Delath. My soul cleaveth unto the dust. Quicken thou me according to thy word. I have declared my ways, and thou heardest me. Teach me thy statutes. Make me to understand the way of thy precepts, so shall I talk of thy wondrous works. My soul melteth for heaviness, strengthen thou me according to thy word. That's right, man, we're in heaviness, being in this damn sinful ass world and in his flesh, man. Remove from me the way of lying, and grant me thy law graciously. That's right. I have chosen the way of truth. Thy judgments have I laid before me. I have stuck unto thy testimonies, O Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Put me not to shame. I will run the way of thy commandments when thou shalt enlarge my heart. Verse 33. Teach me, O Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the way of thy statutes, and I shall keep it unto the end. Give me understanding, and I shall keep thy law. Yeah, I shall observe it with my whole heart. Make me to go in the path of thy commandments, for therein do I delight. Incline my heart unto thy testimonies, and not to covetousness. Turn away my eyes from beholding vanity, and quicken thou me in the way. Because that's all this goddamn world is. Vanity and vexation of spirit, man. Establish thy word unto thy servant who is devoted to thy fear. Turn away my reproach which I fear, for thy judgments are good. Behold, I have longed after thy precepts. Quicken me in thy righteousness. Verse 41. Which is Wah. All right, there's no V's or U's or E's in the Hebrew language. Let thy mercies come also unto me, O Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, even thy salvation, according to thy word. So shall I have wherewith to answer him that reproacheth me, for I trust in thy word. See, it's all about the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. That's what we push here. And take not the word of truth utterly out of my mouth, for I have hoped in thy judgments. So shall I keep thy law continually forever and ever, and I will walk at liberty, for I seek thy precepts. I will speak of thy testimonies also before kings, and will not be ashamed. And I will delight myself in thy commandments, which I have loved. My hands also will I lift up unto thy commandments, which I have loved, and I will meditate in thy statutes. 49, Zayin. All right. And there's also no eyes in the Hebrew language. So it'll just be Zah, or Zun, or Zayan, as you see in the NLT, with an A, not an I. Remember the word unto thy servant, upon which thou hast caused me to hope. That's right. This is my commandment in my affliction, for thy word hath quickened me. The proud have had me greatly in derision, yet have I not declined from thy law. All right, and that's like us in these last days, man. We used to be in the derision, man. All right? Until Yahweh Shema Shai snapped us out of it. All right? I remember thy judgments of old, O Yahweh Shema Shai, and have comforted myself. See? That's how we find comfort through the scriptures. And that's the Holy Spirit. That's the only way we can comfort ourselves. Is through the Holy Spirit. Horror have taken hold upon me because of the wicked that forsake thy law. That's right, man. What does it say in Ecclesiasticus? Horrible is the generation of the ungodly. Horrible is the end of the ungodly generation. So, roughly paraphrasing. Thy statutes have been my songs in the house of my pilgrimage. I have remembered thy name, O Yahweh Shema Shai, in the night, and have kept thy law. This I had, because I kept thy precepts. Verse 57. Keth. Alright? Or Cha. Thou art my portion, O Yahweh Shema Shai. I have said that I would keep thy words. I entreated thy favor with my whole heart. Be merciful unto me according to thy word. I thought on my ways and turned my feet unto thy testimonies. I made haste and delayed not to keep thy commandments. The bands of the wicked have robbed me, but I have not forgotten thy law. And this is the truth. This is what we're dealing with. We have been robbed by the wicked, man. But what Yahweh Shema Shai say? Wait ye upon me till I rise up into the prey. All right? At midnight I will rise to give thanks unto thee because of thy righteous judgments. I am a companion of them that fear thee, and of them that keep thy precepts. The earth, O Yahweh Shema Shai, is full of thy mercy. Teach me thy statutes. Verse 65. Ta. All right? Like I said, no ease in the Hebrew language. It would be ta. All right? Or tath. Thou hast dealt well with thy servant, O Yahweh Shema Shai, according unto thy word. Teach me good judgment and knowledge, for I have believed thy commandments. Before I was afflicted, I went astray, but now have I kept thy word. That's right. That's the story of our lives, so to speak, here in this faith, man. All right. Now we seek to keep Yahweh Shema Shai's ways, man. Okay. Thou art good and doest good. Teach me thy statutes. The proud have forged a lie against me, but I will keep thy precepts with my whole heart. Their heart is as fat as grease, but I delight in thy law. It is good for me that I have been afflicted, that I might learn thy statutes. See that? It's good for us that we have been afflicted, all right? Because that's how righteousness comes about, man. All right? That's how the purging of our souls become more and more refined. The law of thy mouth is better unto me than thousands of gold and silver. Verse 73. All right, no J's and no J's and no O's in the Hebrew language, so it would be Yad. All right. Thy hands have made me and fashioned me. Give me understanding that I may learn thy commandments. That's right. That's what we ask Yahweh Shema Shai. Because that's what's going to keep us stable in these evil times to come, man. Knowledge and wisdom of Yahweh Shema Shai. They that fear thee will be glad when they see me, because I have hope in thy word. I know, O Yahweh Shema Shai, that thy judgments are right, and that thou in faithfulness hast afflicted me. Let, I pray thee, thy merciful kindness be for my comfort, according to thy word unto thy servant. That's right. Let thy tender mercies come unto me, that I may live, for thy law is my delight. That's right. Let the proud be ashamed, for they dealt perversely with me without a cause, but I will meditate in thy precepts. Let those that fear thee turn unto me, and those that have known thy testimonies. Let my heart be sound in thy statutes, that I may not be ashamed. 81. Ha. All right. It says there's no C's in the Hebrew language. Excuse me. No, I was wrong on that. There is C's. But the way that they have it here is CAPH, which I believe the NLT kind of got it right. All right. It's with a K. My soul fainted for thy salvation. Okay. But I hope in thy word. That's what it's like, man. It's like our souls are fainting for salvation. We need it badly, man. Mine eyes fail for thy word, saying, when wilt thou comfort me? For I am become like a bottle in the smoke, yet do I not forget thy statutes. How many are the days of thy servant? When wilt thou execute judgment on them that persecute me? That's a real question. All right? And Lord knows, Yahweh Shemel Shah knows in his time. The proud have digged pits for me, which are not after thy law. All thy commandments are faithful, they persecute me wrongfully. Help thou me. That's right. That's what we should be in the spirit of, asking Yahweh Bashem El Shai for help, which is Isaiah. Isaiah in the Hebrew. 2 more verses and I'll wrap it up and come back with the second part. They had almost consumed me upon earth, but I forsook not thy precepts. Last verse for part 1. Quicken me after thy loving kindness. That's right. That's heavy. All right. What did Yahweh Shai say? Is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. So we're asking, quicken me after thy loving kindness. So shall I keep thy testimony out of thy mouth. Okay? So with that, I'll end it there. Stay posted for the second part of Psalms of the day, of Psalms 119. Giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Till next one, Shalom.